2000 EST. OCOEE. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom while you simping, for real. Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision and you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turner signal on. So they see me coming. They still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's from above. I need peace.
What up, what up, what up?
I need love.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Everything that's coming from up. They're like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and then you hear that click. Click, 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 click.
Cheers, mates.
It's a hit. Hey, way it hit them like, whoa, man. Hey, make them do the uh-oh, man. Hey, how you just came
all right.
Whoa, man.
The electric, this is not a slow dance. Not a slow dance.
We come together and we pray and hold hands. He give grace, so wherever grace lands. He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan.
Okay, let's go, let's go. yeah. YOLO trader in the house.
Actually, his plan
was the plan, so he planned it.
Hey, set the bar high, he the code, so I scanned it. Hey, we saving souls on the campus. Hey, but this ain't no religion, we ain't following your antics. Hey, thank you, Lord, I sit like a praying mantis. Enemy just trying to see me sink Titanic.
All right, how you guys doing? Welcome in, welcome in.
Even when I'm out, soon as I land, back to the beach, back to the sand.
Y'all ready? Time to eat.
Two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above.
All right.
I need peace. I need love.
Hope you guys are well. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. Who we got here? Zyper in the building. YOLO traders here. Tyrone in the house. Only bands in the building. All right. Who else? What up, James? Yo. What up, James? What up, Vishal? What up, Philon? What up, Donald? Z Gamer in the house. Yes, sir. What up, Kelvin? What up, Sahil? FX Lore in the building. The Kingdom, my friend. What up, the Don? The original Don Dada's here. Yes, sir. All right, let's get this all set up here. Bam. Clubhouse. Let's do this. How you guys doing? Welcome in. It is another day. Welcome to another New York session. We are ready to hit the ground running here. Let me just get the Zoom link out. Share my screen here, and we're gonna be good to go. Good to go. How you guys doing, man? Talk to me. I think we're good. The screen's being shared. Let's send this out in Discord. If you guys aren't in our free Discord, you guys are more than welcome to join up now. Time to eat. Let's do it. Big trade here in Asian session last night. Another big one. Oh, whoops, my bad. Another big one in London. And let's see if we can hit New York here. I said time to eat. I left them with 0 link. All right, they should be good now. Clubhouse should be good. Let's set this over here. Let's give them some music here. Boom, bam. All right, perfect. Okay, well, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday. Happy, hold on. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you guys are well. Welcome back to another New York session. We are going to get the ball started here. We got a few minutes for a closure, and then we see if we can find some opportunities here. But before we do all that, let's go ahead and pray, and then we will begin our session here. Y'all ready? Taco Tuesday, eh? Yeah, Tuesday, you know, tea time Tuesday. All right, let's give thanks here. Father in heaven, Lord, we just come here, we gather in your name, we just give thanks, Lord. Thank you for Tea Time Tuesday. Thank you for this opportunity to lead this group, Lord. I thank you for all the work that you're doing within this group. We thank you for the plans that you have for us to prosper and succeed, Lord. We know that the harvest is plentiful, so I pray that right here today, Lord, that you would awaken the minds, awaken the hearts of the workers, Lord, so that they can come in and enjoy this harvest as well, Lord. We thank you for all that you do, for all your guidance, Lord, and we just give you the glory. We honor you right here on this live stream. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Let's get it. Welcome in, Clubhouse. Welcome in. Can you guys hear the music? I think you guys should be good. Let me just get a little organized. One moment. All right, I think that's good. Yeah, I think we're good. How's the music? Hold on, let me ask you in 1 second. There we go. All right, the music should be good now. Let's go ahead and begin here. So again, today is what is today? The 15th. So we are halfway through. We're at the halfway point here. Midway through the month of April. I think it's been a phenomenal month so far, just like the last few months have been this year. So it is Tuesday. It is April 15th. If we look around here, we don't see much US dollar in sight here, right? At least no red folders. If we look around 8:30, you do have CPI here coming in for the CAD, which should bring some volume in. But other than that, US dollar is not too much going on in the headlines here today for us. So that should be fine. We shouldn't have to deal with much interruption here from like a fundamental standpoint, but we should have lots of volume coming in, especially with the CAD CPI. And then we'll roll into later on in the week. I think Friday's a bank. I don't think the market's open on Friday this week. Yeah, I think markets are closed. So Friday will probably be a no trade day. I don't think the markets are going to be open. So that'll be a day where you can chill out, relax, and praise God that he made you. All right, let's begin. Let's go and do a fresh top-down analysis. Let me just close my office door. While I do that, if you can, going to need some group participation here. If you can, leave a like on the stream. And if you've been enjoying yourself here, if you've been learning a little bit, subscribe to the channel. And let me shut this door and we will get this breakdown popping. Okay, perfect. Let's do it. All right, let's go ahead and do it, gang. So let's talk about gold here. We'll talk about NQ later. Someone was like, yo, you don't even trade NQ. Like, bro, what? NQ been paying the bills lately, G. Been paying the bills lately. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. We'll start with gold. Since gold's been paying the bills for a long time and NQ is just like the new guy around. So let's talk about gold here first, and then we'll jump into the NASDAQ, and then we'll see if we can get some trades here. All right. So taking a look at gold, this is the daily time frame that we're looking at here. And as you guys remember, last week or about a week and a half ago, we kind of made our way down, right? We created that resistance right there. We kind of closed below, and you've seen a nice push down. So we pushed through this support, that support, kind of ended up trying to fill this range over here, but ended up abruptly stopping, right? So we ended up just stopping midway through. In that case, we did plant a doji candle right here, and from there it was up. It was up from there. So we did kind of create this weak support right here. I remember on this day, Actually, on this day, right, and this day, I was expecting a continued move down to fill that range, but we did not do that, right? So we did end up popping up, moving up here on gold, and we have not stopped, right, until yesterday. So just like we moved up, we came, just like we moved down, we came right back up here, and now we're kind of at this standstill. So I do not trust gold. I really don't. Like, just when you think it's going to pull back, right back up it goes. But I mean, from a technical standpoint, we could officially say that we do have a resistance that has been formed. This is the confirmation candle, that red bearish candle right there. I know you don't really see much of those anymore on the daily time frame on gold, but yep, that one right there. So I think if this candle here can make a top wick, right, flip bearish, then we have a shot at filling that wick, and we also have a shot at coming down and making a low here on this previous daily candle from a couple days ago. So what that would look like is this candle up. This is why we were looking for buys here in Asian session, and then straight down, right? And that's kind of my visualization for this daily candle, right, if we want to go down. So we haven't created a wick on the bottom just yet, so I don't know if that's us, if that's the market saying, hey, there's an 85% chance that we do create that wick, or if the market's saying, oh hell no, we're out of here, right? We're not even going to make a lower wick. So that's how bullish gold currently is right now. So we got to be careful with both sides here today. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 4 hour so we can get some more information here. 4 hours dojiing out here. So we've been dojiing out a bit for the last 4, 8, 12 hours, which is never fun. But all in all, you are respecting the highs, right? So you are breaking the lows, right? Low, broke the low on this one, broke the low on this one, and we are respecting the highs, meaning this high is good, right? That high never broke this high never broke that high. So technically we are kind of moving down here. We are bearish off the daily. We are technically bearish off the 4 hour currently. Let's go see what the 1 hour is doing here, because the 1 hour is playing a little trick here, it looks like. So you have support sitting right here on the 1 hour. Right below that, you have a nice range coming down towards 32.27. Now, between where price is, or let's just say between 32.40 here and 32.27, there's a lot of rejection, right? Rejection here, rejection here, rejection here, and now another rejection right in front of our face there. So pretty interesting what's happening there on the downside. Price just does not want to move lower. Right, so we're struggling pretty hard to move lower. I do not like the closure on that 1 hour candle at all. That candle doesn't give me a hint on buys or sells here, so that's a tough closure. 30-minute close in, kind of like inverted celery here. So if you took buys there, actually not that bad. We should go up and fill that wick here. So I think it's pretty simple here. Sells below 32.35 here. That'll break the 4 hour, or no, it won't. That'll have the 4 hour moving back down. It'll break the 1 hour low. It'll break closure below the 30-minute support and all that good stuff. So I like that. These wick rejections could be a problem here today, especially with them being supports and fake outs and all that stuff on the 15-minute time frame. But, you know, all in all, I mean, even if we did say take sells below 34 here, you still have a good tradable range below that, right? So I think the safest trade here is going to be the 70 pip range down below, and you look for some sort of resistance now, right? So we want to see can price kind of make a higher low here like it's been doing. All right, let's take a look here, right? Can we do this just to come back down and smash that support down there? So that could happen. That could be the idea here today on gold. We want to pay attention to how we react overall here to like 32.40, even 32.20, 37 here. See if we get a rejection, and if we do, let's say either this candle or the next candle breaks the lows, closes below the range here, I think the sells are going to be ready to go. So that's kind of my thought process here. Buys are decently clean back above 32.40 unless you took them right here. But even these aren't the greatest buys, especially with the 4 hour and the daily being so as bearish as they are. So especially with that nasty closure on the 1 hour. So I think that's my plan here today. Gonna wait for closures below probably either 34 or either 34 or 35 here. Obviously 34 is going to be a bit more secure, right? There's still, again, 70 pips to the downside. Yeah, you may even tighten this up here too, and look for range 2 buys like above 37 here. So that could be a possibility for me. I think it will be buys above, or range 2 buys above 37, because that would be us kind of trying to move up, fill that wick, break the highs, and all that. So yeah, I think the 15 minutes gonna sit me where I need to be here today. I got sells below 32.34 with our daily and our 4 hour being bearish, and then I got buys above, range 2 buys I should say, above 37 here. Yeah, and that's it. That's it. Range 2 buys range 2. Maybe I'll be interested in regular buys, but probably not. You know, I mean, I'm interested in regular buys, but does my playbook allow me to take regular buys here? Probably not. I'm probably going to need a range 2 here. So that's where my system keeps me safe and keeps me profitable. Sells below here, and then yeah, that's it. That's it. So I really don't want anything to do with this little no trade range here. It's not healthy. Doesn't look good to me at all, right? So probably gonna have a no trade range sitting right here between 37 and 34, and then anything above that is pretty good, right? Pretty clean in terms of looking for trades, and then anything below that is also very clean here as well. So I'm gonna stay out of the red zone here today. I'm gonna look to do my business in the green zones and get to work in the green zones, and yeah, that's about it. That's about it. Biddy. That's all, folks. That's all. Range 2 buys. I don't want to get caught in a fake out up there. But yeah, I think if this 1 hour candle closed a little bit better for me, that could have made it a little bit easier to go ahead and go get long here on gold. But yeah, not off that doji there. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns? We'll move over to the NASDAQ here in just a moment. Wiz Buddha in the house. What up, Wiz Buddha? Billy's lost and Billy is found. Billy's lost and now he's found. What's up, brother? What's up? Louis G in the house, my man. Did I see something go down with Louis G? Did I see him pass an account or qualify for a payout or something? Didn't I? Maybe was I dreaming of that? Yo, no lie. I traded London and we finished up early. So I went to hang out in Dream State for a little bit and I fell asleep. I woke up for pre-New York. I thought I missed London. I'm like, wait, no, I made $700 in London. What am I talking about? I'm like, yo, did I miss London session? And I just completely forgot that I didn't miss London, that I was there. Yeah, wild. What do I mean by range 2? I basically just mean a break and retest. So I don't want to jump on the first closure here, because if the first closure could lead to like a fake out, meaning like we can close above, grab liquidity here. Usually what will happen, buyers will enter on the breakout here, the break of the highs or whatever, and then you know, we get the fake out and then price will continue moving down with the higher time frame. So I'd rather sit this one out. If we do close above, I'll wait for that fake out to happen and then I'll look to sell on this candle here. Yeah, because once I see that fake out, now I already know, okay, top wicks are formed. If we start closing below, 4 hours going to want to move back down, daily's going to want to move back down, and all that. Yeah, I'd be much more open to taking buys here if we had a stronger closure here on this 1 hour candle. Like this 1 hour candle is, if it closed like that, then I might be open, but nothing on that other one, nothing. Oh man, yeah, dude, I completely forgot. I'm like, yo, what are you doing, bro? You already traded London. Beautiful trade in on NQ here, an Asian session last night too. I'm telling you, Asian session's been lit. Yo, why has Asian session been so good, like price action wise lately? ¿Cómo estás? 55 away from passing. Let's go. W. I'm going to trade a combine here today because I got a free mulligan, so why not? Yeah, Asian's been doing great. The volume in Asian's been really nice too. All right, let's see. So trade in Asian looked like this. Beautiful NQ play, celery play. Where's the guy who says I don't trade NQ? Where are you? Are you here? I love you, man, but we're trading NQ out here. So we took a lovely celery play here on the NASDAQ. Sniper exit. I don't know how. I was just paying attention to what was over here on the left and ended up sniping that exit there and getting out with like 20-something pips. So good trade. Very, very typical playbook position. You had candles closing above the range here, right? And then you had this, so you had this closure above. You had this next kind of like celery play where you had a bearish closure, but at least it closed above the range here. Next candle makes a low, moves up, breaks the high. First advantage point is sitting over here to the left, and full TP is obviously up here, but you know, Asian session, I grab my $750 and keep it moving. Can we see the London trade? Yeah, the London trade. Let's go to the London. London. One sec. Yeah, so that's the London trade. Pretty simple, straightforward. Where'd it go? London. Where was it? Right here. 2 a.m. Yeah, right here. So this is the London session trade. So I took a buy on the off support. Price kind of started moving up, closed partials, and the rest of it got hit at break even. Yeah, I thought we were going to get a big push out of there, but we stopped. We stopped right around here. So two pretty good trades. One buy off support, one celery play, and we got two. So let's see if we can get a three-peat here. Can we get the hat trick? Can we get the hat trick? Some of you guys took a break. I think we had all mixed results in the London session. Some guys hit break even. Some guys took a little loss. Some guys took a little win. Some people entered on the break of the highs up here. Some entered on the break of the other highs. So yeah, I think just depends on where you entered and where you exited, really. If you took a small loss there, that was pretty good too, you know. Good evening, Nick. Good evening, Rio. How do you correlate higher time frame candles to lower time frame candles? Let's say the daily or the 4 hour is bearish, but we got support on the 30-minute. Just like what I'm doing now. So I'll sit tight. I'll wait for range 2s and things like that. I won't jump on the original breakouts. So like today, the daily and the 4 hour are both bearish. So that's why when I'm going to take buys here, if I'm going to take buys here today, I need to see a break and a retest. Meaning I won't take the buy right now. So if this candle wants to move up, that's totally fine. Totally fine, right? But a lot of times what's going to happen is you're going to get a rejection here like this, and then a push down like this, and then a support form. So once that support is formed, that's when I'll take my buys. So it's basically like a break and retest concept to make sure that we're not going to get faked out going against the higher time frame. And that's what keeps me safe typically and keeps me away from getting faked out. So I like that we actually hit the top of the range there too. We have no lower wick here, so if we can kind of start to fold now, right, and do this, now we have a wick to fill for later if we want to go back up later after creating new support here. So yeah, that's typically what I'll do. If the daily and the 4 hour are both opposite, meaning like the daily's bullish, 4 hours bearish, then I will typically see where exactly are we at, right? Because if the daily's bullish and the 4 hours bearish, well, I need to see, because if the 4 hour is in a support level, right, then most likely it's going to reject off that support and start moving up, so I can follow the daily at that point for a move up, being that the 4 hours in resistance. But let's say the 4 hour has clean range, and sometimes the daily time frame is at resistance, right? So sometimes the daily time frame is here, and the 4 hour looks like this, right, where you got a resistance. So I would go based off of that 4 hour closure and the daily hitting its target. I'd bet on the 4 hour moving down, and at the same time the daily candle obviously hitting that resistance to reject. So it's just all about putting the whole story together. I don't think it's really one, you know, it's just about putting it all together, you know, at the end of the day. So some blue accounts, yeah, I think some blue accounts, some use their mulligan. So if you guys haven't gotten an email yet from Top Step, supposedly they're giving you one free reset. One free reset on any Combine account from now till the 25th of April. Alexandros, how are you, brother? What up, Only Bands? Took an L on that one. Yeah, we did move down pretty heavy after that. I didn't really like the once that wick was filled, it gets tough, you know what I mean? So you need a good entry here if you want to, you know, get a shot at being in profit as we push through the wicks, and then being able to go break even, right? So this electric, this is not a fluence. Golf day, baby. Golf day. All right, here's our rejection that we're looking for here. So that's why plus we had no wick there. So notice how we had no wick. We popped right away, and this could be setting us up for a nice little higher low here, eh? Or lower high, lower high. Sorry, not a higher low. Come on, Nick Stewart. You're a trading guru now. You can't make those silly mistakes. Come on, every guru knows about the higher highs and higher low, right? That's just standard. That's standard. Lower highs, lower lows. How do you manage the trailing drawdown on XFA accounts? I'm new to futures, just past 100K. Congratulations. But I'm not too sure what's the best way to handle it. Man, the best way to handle everything here is really just take, show up every day, look for the best trades. If you're in drawdown, that doesn't necessarily mean you should lower your size, right? There's many times where I'm in drawdown and I actually increase my size, right? Based off of the trade in front of me. So a lot of people go into drawdown, they fear losing the account. You got to get rid of all fear here, all emotion, all that stuff. It really doesn't have much of a say here in trading, right? Because the market, you have to operate logically. You have to operate systematically, because the market will take advantage of your fears, right? Of your worries, right? The market, all this movement here is all just human emotion in a way. All this movement, it's just human emotion, right? So you have to kind of get rid of the emotion part, especially in the XFA, and you just got to show up every day, look for the next best trade. If you're in drawdown and you have a beautiful A+ position that presents itself, go bigger. Go bigger. Don't be afraid to use your skill set to come back, bounce back, and get back into profits and things like that. So I really don't have much of a plan. I'll be honest. I don't have a management plan or things like that. I just show up every day and I come here, I do my top-down analysis, and I just look for the best trade available, right? That's it, according to my system, according to what I know makes money, and that's it. You know what I mean? And if it looks really good, then I'll size up. If it doesn't look the greatest, I'll size down. Yeah, but I really don't have any sort of, bullet point written down rule book or strategy for drawdown or anything. Yeah. I ran through so many combines. Let's doing amazing, Alexandros. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. All right, let's head over to NQ here real quick, and let's take a look at NASDAQ, and let's see what we can do here. So real quick, fresh little analysis here. We did close bearish on the daily. The 4 hour is starting to move bearish here as well. As you can see, it's been a bit messy. By the way, I forgot who asked the question, but we did fill the gap here yesterday. It just happened a little bit after our session, but gap has officially been filled, and we are creating support right in that gap area, right? So we're creating support here. Pretty interesting to see. If we can close below there, I think we have a shot at moving down. So we'll see. That's on the 4-hour chart right there. A little bit confused. 1-hour candles are moving down. We're kind of coming into that support level here as well. So let's take a look at the 30-minute. Yeah, 30s. Yeah, not the hottest on the way down, and I am pretty bearish here today. So yeah, I don't really like this though. There's not the greatest selling opportunities. What I would say here is, you guys see what's going on here. So we've had a lot of small candles consolidation and a push all the way down, right? So if we get that push all the way down, most likely we're going to need a pullback. So I personally don't like selling from this area right here. There's just too much in my way. But if we can pull back and create a, what is it, Nick? What is it? Come on, guru, get it right. Lower high, right? A lower high. If we can create this lower high right here and create resistance, then I would be open to taking sells coming back down now, because that'll give us much cleaner range. It'll give us much better opportunity and much more room to actually make money, right? So if we can get this candle to kind of close maybe something like this, and then we see a pullback from there. So maybe don't execute on the pullback, right? Let price kind of get back into where it needs to be, create some new structure, do something like this, and then I think if we can get resistance right back up here after this little retest, that's where I would love to take sells from, right here, right there. So I will use that as a confirmation candle, and next candle will be my trading candle, and hopefully we could do something like that. Gang, there was a trade last week we took in the clubhouse. I could have made $100,000 on this trade if I held it. Yep. Yo, that would have been nuts. That would have been nuts. One of our guys held the whole thing. It was like 300 pips. So yeah, so NQ, I want to see a pullback. Something. So pullbacks either up to like 189.25 here, or possibly, you know, even back up towards 189.75. Then we got a lot of clean range to keep moving down. Yeah. Can you tell us about winning trade yesterday? See, you had a winning day. It wasn't yesterday though. It was during Asian session, but for some reason TradeZella puts that as yesterday. So I really don't like that, because yesterday was a no trade day for me, and I want to make sure I have that marked in there. But I did take a trade in Asian session and it marked for Monday. So I kind of don't like that, but gold melting right off this bullish look here too. Imagine how many buyers we're in, right? So that's why we're waiting for range 2 buys, right? Range 2 breakouts above there. How many buyers probably got in here? Could you imagine that? So many buyers. He made 9 million. This is my friend. He made 99 million yesterday. Like, dude, what? Here's my buddy Charles Schwab. He made 2.4 billion. I don't know. Honestly, I wouldn't even want to be around those dudes. That just sounds creepy. Here's my friend. He made 99 million. Like, what? I don't even want to hang out with you. Imagine how many people just blew accounts. A lot. Top Step's getting all their resets out of the way on day one. How you doing? Top Step won't say anything if you let the trade run past the day max. Top Step, yeah, they will, unless it's like the day. Unless it's like, so let's say you're up, right? So let's say you're up. For instance, on a 100K account, right? Let's just say you need 6,000, right? And let's just say that you're up 3,000, right? So if you make on your next trade, it doesn't matter what you make. As long as you make more than 3K, I mean, that trade could hit 4K, 5K. They don't really care. As long as it hits the other 3K to put together the 6, then you're good to go. But it's the issue happens on the first day. So if you go over that 3K on the first day before it's like you hitting the target, then that's where they have a problem. Middle class set to disappear. Middle class has already disappeared. There is no middle class. Everyone I know in the middle class is poor. Sorry to say that. But everyone I know in the middle class is poor. And that's been a work of the elite for many years now. Right? So I was talking to people about this in 2011, 2012. That you need to take advantage of the online opportunities available to us today. Everyone thought I was crazy. These people would laugh at me, gang. They would think I was all stupid and silly and that I wasn't making any money because I didn't have a job and I was just building these online e-commerce businesses, and they thought I was stupid. And I told them, look, the middle class is going to be gone, G. You're either going to be rich or you're going to be poor. And the only way, in my opinion, that you're going to be rich, or at least one of the better ways, is to get your tail on the internet, right? On the internet, there's an abundance of opportunity, abundance of clientele, abundance of never-ending opportunity to take advantage of. But they didn't want to do that. So they didn't want to do that, so they just kind of settled into their job, and now they're poor. You know, and there's nothing I could do about it. So the rich will always become richer. Gang, there's a great book written by Robert Kiyosaki, Why the Rich Stay Rich, or How the Rich Stay Rich. I read that book back in 2013. I think you guys should read that book. I mean, the rich will always stay rich. Listen to this. Rich is not about dollars. Rich is about brains. It's about mentality, right? So think about this. Here's the poor, right? Here's the rich. We know that the numbers are ridiculous. We know that, I would say, 98% of people, unfortunately, in this world are poor. 2% are rich. If you took all the money away from the rich and you gave it to the poor, within 5 years, the rich will get all the money back. They will. Because it's not about how you make money. It's about the way you use your mind, right? Wealth is a mentality. Wealth is not a, working. I said it yesterday, right? Like, wealth doesn't come from external efforts, but from internal alignment. So these are secrets that the rich know that the poor don't, right? And if you gave all the money, if you took all their money away, there's no doubt about it that the rich will have it back, because the poor people will continue to do poor people things and buy stupid things that they don't need to impress people that they don't care about. And all that money goes right back to the rich, right? Because the rich people start the companies that the poor people spend their money at. So, yeah, the middle class is gone. It's gone. And if you don't do anything, like for me, I thought, hey, if I don't do anything, my mom and dad are going to be eating cat food, right? By the time they get into their 60s, into their 70s, they're going to be eating dog food if I don't get busy, right? And although they were making fun of me, and not really my dad, but my mom, like giving me a hard time with not having a job and chasing these dreams and all that, although she was kind of getting at me, I knew that I needed to do that for her, because in the future, she ain't going to be able to, live any sort of luxury life. So, if your family is in the middle class, AKA if you're basically, in that area, then it's up to you. You got to put your foot on the gas and get the job done. Otherwise, your family not going to be doing too good in the future years. Ben G joining the elite today. Yeah, he should be in just a few, I would say maybe 20 minutes or so max. Yeah, the clubhouse is right here, so if you message me on Discord really quick, I'll send you the actual link before the system gets you in. You serious about Top Step giving free resets? Yeah, check your email. Yep, I got an email. A lot of the other guys and girls got emails too. Yeah, they need the poor to stay poor, uneducated. Of course, we're peasants, gang. We're peasants, right? You don't feed Just think about it. There's nothing new under the sun, right? There's peasants back in the day. There's peasants today. There's slavery today. Slavery today is still in full effect. They don't give you food at the end of the day. They give you a paycheck. But slavery's still here, right? We're still peasants, right? That's why we talk so much about glitching the system and hacking the system and being a glitch in the matrix, aka just being an entrepreneur and thinking a little bit for yourself, right? Otherwise, you will get trapped in their game, and I don't want to see that happen to you. Think about back in the day, the royal families. Do you think that they taught their kids the same thing that they taught the curriculum of the families of the peasants? Do you think that the royal families ate the same food as the peasants? I don't think so, right? The royalty wants to keep the peasants dumb, broke, and distracted, right? And that's what they're doing to this day. So read your books. Read your books. I'm sure no one's laughing right now. I'm sure no one is. And it's really not a laughing matter, like, for real. Like, this is serious stuff, you know what I mean? You want to be free or not. You just missed the easiest USD CAD buy? Ah, man. Damn it. Crap. Maybe I'll get the next one. Good morning. Yo, what up, Pips on Life? How you feeling? Free resets? How? I guess just go to Top Step dashboard. Once you blow your account, ask for a reset, and then, yeah. I think there's a code. Yeah, there's a code. Let me check my email. Hold on. Let me check my email for y'all. One sec. Top Step. Yes. Free reset by using code reset414. There you go. There you go. Glitch in the matrix. What up, Green? Price action's a little naughty here today. I think if we can close below, though, sell's still looking valid here. Don't fail me, Goldie. Don't make me want these sells and you freaking go right back up. All right, Clubhouse, what's the deal? How you guys doing? Magnus in the house. What up, Big Magnus? Let's get a bird's eye view here on the clubby. How are you, bro? Hero of the day is in the house. How are you, Magnus?
I am absolutely
the Viking,
bro.
Magnificent. How are you, man? I am
Sorry.
Absolutely incredible. I think this is the best week of my entire life. Everything is just happening at the perfect time, in the perfect ways, with the perfect people. It's just been it's been really cool.
Just for you, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how. I'm just always in the perfect place at the perfect time, for the perfect reason, for the perfect opportunity. So it's just, I'm not too sure how that happens, but I'm grateful it does.
For real, yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see. Let me get Magnus up here.
Let's see.
Boom. Bam. Perfect. All right, lovely. All right. Dude, honestly, we traded London, and I was going to go back. I was going to go to the gym, and it was like an hour and a half before I could go to the gym before it opened. I ended up falling asleep. Literally woke up randomly. I thought I missed London session.
Oh, damn.
I woke up out of nowhere like, yo, wait, hold on. Did I miss London?
And you were like, oh, I made money there.
Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, wait, no. John's in pre-New York right now. Let's jump on.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was wild. Came out of dream state. Didn't know where I was. I was like, which realm am I in right now? Which realm did I come from? Where am I going?
You gotta slap yourself sometimes. Like, am I dreaming or what happened here?
Did I make $1,700 today and not even know how? My God, this is a dream.
You must be punch myself, man.
Trust me, I don't even remember the stream ending. W. W.
What's up, Stevie Mac? Stevie Mac.
Stevie Mac attack.
Yes, sir.
How do I buy a futures account on TopOne? Their website doesn't have them. Oh, you got to go to toponefutures.com. Yeah, toponefutures.com. Is TopOne forex prop firm? They're both. So they started with forex and now they just launched the futures side of their business. So they have forex accounts now and they have, futures.
Are you looking at the 15 ranges here?
15? Yeah, I like the 15-minute. Looks good. You got a nice 70 pip range here.
Like a little wick fill there and fill the rest of the range with the last 15 of the 101s out with that. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
We're probably coming for that daily low because we ain't got no bottom yet. So, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see what we could do. I did not take a trade yesterday. This was a Asian session, but so Monday was basically a no trade day. I mean, I don't know. Do we count Asian? I feel like Asian should be tackled onto Tuesday, but Trade08 doesn't, or I'm sorry, TradeZella doesn't do it that way. But
it is kind of at saying, isn't it at like 8, 9?
Yeah, I mean technically it's Monday night for me, but for the market it would be Tuesday morning.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For me, it's Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Or not morning, like night. Yeah.
So yeah,
like
we'll
2 a.m.
But yeah, solid work here, gang. Working on that 2R here. What do you know about that, eh? What do you know about that? Little 2R.
Yeah, you remember like one time in the year we had like, or we were not struggling, but we had like 1-to-1. If you were trying to figure out like how we could make that bigger, better.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Anyone who's been around
it's bigger
for
and better.
Bigger and better. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone who's been around since the early days, then you guys know, like, you guys have seen my process, trying to get that RR better. It really wasn't until I had that mentorship session and learned about the conditions and all that really changed the game for me. That's why you see here, like, this is exactly what he was talking about. He's like, look, sometimes my average P&L trades are, remember I explained this to you guys, like, maybe even last year at this point, where, like, your average trade, you should have about an average trade, right? But every now and then you're going to hit big. When you're following your plan, these are natural big hits. These aren't forced, right? So as you're following your plan every day, sometimes the market is just going to throw you a bone, you know what I mean? And average trade is probably like around 2K for me, but every now and then, you'll get those big breaks if you just follow your plan and stick to your management the way it's supposed to be and all that good stuff. So I couldn't be more happy with, I'm going to actually schedule another mentorship call with this dude so I could show him how much that whole conversation impacted me.
Dude, man.
That was in March. That was late February, early March of last year that we had that conversation. And, man, things have absolutely turned up since then.
Yeah. Wow. Crazy.
Do I remember my first stream? Of course. Of course, man. My first stream was trash. Oh, my God. It was so bad. So bad.
Everyone's first stream is trash.
How do you go to like oldest? Isn't there videos? Oh my God. Yeah, it was right here. Hold on, where was it? Wait, you can't search. Oh, there you go. Yeah, here it is. It was a FOMC day. It was an FOMC day. It was really a test stream kinda. Oh, wow. Look, a lot of you guys have actually came back and watched there. 1K view on that. First stream ever. Yeah, I think like the very first one was like this one here. To where we actually had it like figured out. And
damn, only 51 minutes.
Johnny Gems. Yeah. Ah, look at this. Guy's still doing the same things. What the heck? This
Oh,
on my
you're looking like you're sitting in school.
this on my Mac computer too. Johnny
He's
Gems.
here, by the way, too.
Oh, is he? Johnny
Yeah.
Gems was in school actually at that point.
No way.
Yeah, he was in school playing with
That's
fake
crazy.
money.
Never coming back.
Crazy. Good times, man. Good times.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Johnny Gems. How are you, buddy? How are you?
Yo, what's good, boys?
So
Bob and Nick and Magnus, how you guys doing?
amazing, man.
Incredible, bro.
How
I
about
mean,
you?
honestly, best day of my life. It's gearing up
Amazing.
to be. I might
Let's
even
go.
There's no
to
better
hear
place to be than right here, right now.
I might even hit par today.
Facts.
How you doing? You never know. I'm
Grateful to
feeling
be here.
great. Yeah.
Exactly.
Facts. Best day of our life.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Let's see here.
Good chat. What's good? What's good? Happy New York session.
Bro, I came on when you had 20 people watching. Oh, snap. Jesus is my witness. I asked you who you learned from, and you said Raja, and that was day one for me. Wow. W. Martin. Appreciate you being here, dude. I hope you're learning from the live streams. I hope you're learning in life and, in trade. To be honest, man, if you become a good trader, that's amazing. But if you become a great man, that's my mission. I know if I can create great men, great women, that they will by default be great traders and great entrepreneurs and great at everything that they do for the most part. So this thing is much deeper than trading, but it's good to hear that and good to see you around, man. 20 people, eh? 20 people. How many? Yeah, we had 28 likes on this stream right here. 28
Yo,
likes.
let's pump it up.
Pump the like.
Like it up, chat.
Oh man, Uncle Scalp. That's right, Uncle Scalp, man. Oh, Tandy and Jay, the boys. Good times here, man.
Bringing
Good
it back.
times.
Yeah, what
First
they're doing
squad.
now.
I think they're still, still moving and grooving.
Damn, yeah. You got thumbnail there.
I think I'm gonna break out a new thumbnail here pretty soon here. I'm not a guy who changes his thumbnails everything. I like seasons. I like people to be like, hey, I remember that season when he had the red thumbnail, and I remember the season when he had the green thumbnail, right? Like, I don't like switching it up every day. But these were certainly great times here. As you can see, the growth just continued to move and groove here. We started getting like 400 or 500 views on the live stream. Then it went from 5 to 600. Then we started cracking 1,000 every time. Started averaging 1K. Then we started averaging 2K. And then very quickly it went to 3K. And here it is 5K, right? So we just, then it boom, shot up to like 8,000. And it got crazy, man. Crazy. 10K views on average on all these streams here. We pushed up towards like 17K, 16K, 15. Like, we were just moving and grooving here, man. So yeah, the channel, it's been such a fun journey here on this YouTube channel. Oh wow, look at that. We closed bullish on the 15, back in the range, so no bueno here. I was looking for potential
Might save us
sells.
for 930.
What'd you say?
Might save us for 930.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah. Might be even a better play there. Save your bullets.
Oh, what up, Hank? How are you, brother? My first day trading and first TT stream was on the day we broke all-time highs at 2,000. Oh, that's crazy. Damn, dude. Hope you're doing well, Hank. Good to see you, man. Sheesh.
What up, Hank? What's good, brother?
Yeah, Uncle Scalp, dude. Uncle Scalp. W. Martin. That's a real one right there. Be joining the clubhouse soon? Awesome. Look forward to having you in the clubhouse. Yeah, clubhouse. So for those of you guys that didn't see yesterday, we did put a message out in the clubhouse. So keep in mind, where is it? Let me just pop it up here. So we will be dropping the trading course that I've been working on. So I did send this message out in the Clubhouse yesterday. Clubhouse, we're almost ready to drop the trading course. We're going to launch on WAP. We're going to take this thing to a whole new level. Over the next few weeks, you're going to have some new features coming to you, features that are going to make the Clubhouse all you really need, honestly, to become a successful trader and entrepreneur. So just look forward and keep an eye out for some of these new features that we are going to add into the Clubhouse. The Clubhouse will only get bigger. It will only get better. Right? This is truly my passion project. So I will make this thing better than I've ever done anything in my life. Right? This is my main focus in life. And I'm ready to take this and really create a ecosystem and an environment for traders to take things to the next level. And not only take things to the next level in the trading, but also potentially even become educators, potentially, have a big say in, mentoring people all around the world.
I'm with you on that. My whole heart in it.
Yes, sir.
All in.
We're all in, baby. Let me get these guys back up here. What happened? Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Will the course be available to buy outside the Clubhouse? Yes. Yeah. So basically, you can buy the course separate, or you could join the Clubhouse and get the course and all the other great stuff. What up, Ayush? Yo. Wiz Buddha, my man. Wiz, yeah, C Melly. Where is C Melly? Is he here today? Shout out to C Melly. Pulled up an Asian session last night. Asked some really good questions, and we took a really good trade. And yeah, I think that was good time spent last night. How can we copy your trade? Yeah, just wait for me to take one, and then press whatever button I'm pressing. Looking forward to having you in there, Stevie Mac. Let's see. After reaching financial freedom, do you think having insurance and policies will still be relevant? I don't really have any. I'll be honest. I really don't. The best doctors in the world, they're not on your list there, right? They take cash moolah. So I think if you just out earn everything in life, you'll be totally fine. What up, Sue J? Yo. Yeah, remember we never have almost every problem we have, we can out earn it. Obviously, there's some things health wise that maybe you can't, but can you buy better health care? I think so. So I think at the end of the day, all you gotta do is make more, right? You don't out-save your money problems, you out-earn your money problems every time. So don't try and be a big saver. Stack bread, but, that ain't going to really help, you know what I mean, in the long run. Because if you save $100,000, right, and we all know that probably since COVID, 300K is probably... I might be exaggerating a little bit, but it's probably the equivalent of 100K, right? Money tends to dwindle when you print billions and trillions of it, right? So if you're gonna try and bank off of savings, and you think because you have $100,000 in the bank that in 5 years that's gonna be anything special, yeah, you got another thing coming to you. So you don't want to save dollars that they're printing. Anytime they make more of something or add more supply of something, whatever is already out there, the value of it will go down, right? So why save money when they're printing more, right? Because your money's obviously going to start to go down. So do you want to have like 6 figs in the bank, a little bit more? Yeah, I would advise that for sure. But the rest of it, you got to start figuring out where you're going to put it. And if you don't have 10K a month coming in yet, I mean, you're basically... Don't take this the wrong way, but you're still poor, right? Compared to the economy and what's going on and inflation and all that good stuff. So I'd focus as soon as possible on making, bringing in at least $10,000 a month and then just elevating from there.
Smart, yeah.
What can you say about copy trading? I think it's pretty good. I copy trade. I copied 3 accounts. soon to be 4. Maybe I'll even put 5 on there. I probably never will put 5 because I always want to keep one outside of that lineup.
Yeah, same.
Sam, man. Let's see here. I spent most of my working life burning my time on rich people's private jets. Hey, not bad. I woke up to the fact that they don't give a rip about you or anything. Yep. 2 years ago, most common denominator with these folks. The wealth tends to create a sickness type of arrogance. I've seen it. Now I'm here at 60 building my future so I can share. I love that. Yeah, suck it up, man. You know, people ask me, you know, is there any point in time where you wanted to quit? Or you thought about quitting? It's like, yeah, but what was I going to quit to? What was I going to go back and get a job at the pet store? Oh, you know, I really like spending time with animals. Let me go get a job at the pet store for $7 an hour, right? Like, quit to what? Like, some people think they have so many other options, right? Like, if I, you know, quit here and what? And what? You know, what are you actually going to do with your life if you quit? Your dream goal, right? Your dream or your goal. So, you know, I would get the thought of quitting out of your mind because there's nothing to fall back on. There's nothing to quit. If you quit chasing your dreams, you opt into being a peasant for the rest of your life, getting tossed around, right? And just moved around with the rest of the group. Like, why not go out and do something great with your life, right? The book Outwitting the Devil talks about the devil cannot take hold of anybody who can actually think for themselves, right? That's why the book is called Think and Grow Rich, right? It's not work hard. The enemy wants you working hard. The enemy wants you living in lack, right? That's not the God that we come from, right? Our natural state is abundance, baby. Abundance. Everything comes to me effortlessly. I'm so happy and grateful now. 75,000 just flows effortlessly all day, every day, all month, every month into my bank account. It's light work. It's easy. I don't even have to go anywhere to get it. It comes straight to me, right? Once you start talking like that, abundance flows, man. Abundance flows. Remember what I said yesterday. Wealth is not from external efforts, but from internal alignment. Everyone's got the whole game messed up. Nothing to fall back on, man. That's right, AB. No, I have 100K accounts. Yeah, my 100K accounts are hooked up. In Italy with 10,000 a month, you're super rich? Oh, snap. Nico, my man. Sandman, talk to me, brother. How we feeling? What book? Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Jesus approves this message. Praise God.
Lovely.
You got to make the course easy because my mom wants to know. Yo, the course it's going to be the easiest course to digest that you guys have ever seen. I hope some of you guys aren't like, yeah, Nick's coming out with this course. I can't wait. This thing's going to be so amazing, so complicated. Nah, it's very simple, straight to the point. 3-4 minute videos to get you understanding what we're talking about and get you moving on. It's going to be a very, very good course. Very informative, very, very, very applicable too. Have I read The Power of Subconscious Mind by Mr. Murphy? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Want to read that too?
Big book too, deep book.
Yeah, I could imagine.
You don't know how big that book is until you get it. And you're like, whoa, these words are pretty small.
Oh, damn. I'm reading Leadership by John Wooden now.
John Wooden, nice.
Oh my goodness, that book.
John Wooden is one of the greatest leaders you'll ever read from.
For real.
No doubt about it. He's definitely my
coach.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, dude. Old school too. Old school guy.
Yeah, I could read that.
Great book. Hey sir, which time frames do you use for exit and entry? 5 minutes? Nah, I usually use like 15-30 minute time frame. Yeah, every now and then I'll go to the 5 minute here and there. Started listening to Outwitting the Devil. Very good, very good. Great book.
Oh my
Great
the
book.
audiobook is insane.
Oh, fire.
Elvis, let's go, brother. This can work for you. You just got to be willing to do what's required. So I'll tell you straight up, if you overtrade, if you over risk, if you revenge trade, if you get into things that actually don't have sample size data on, if you just kind of jump in and out of trades, you're never going to make money. Ever. You might make money on a trade, but do you want to make money on a trade, or do you want to make money to pay your bills every month and get yourself freedom and build a lifestyle for yourself? So that will never happen if you guys continue to do those things that I mentioned. It would be unfair for me to sit here and not share that information with you, because a lot of the other gurus, they're going to allow you, they're going to let you to keep making those same mistakes because they want you coming back to them, right? I don't want you coming back to me. I want you to be here because you want to be here, not because you need to bank on, your finances, right? Like, I want to see everyone become their own independent trader and individually be able to take money from the markets. But that will not happen. I repeat, that will not happen. If you overtrade, over risk, revenge trade, if you don't have a system, if you just take random trades, you're never going to get predictable results by doing that, ever. So you can't do it, gang. We're here. I know you guys don't want to hear that. I know we're not the most popular stream because we tell you things like that. We tell you that it's going to take 2 years, 3 years, and you don't want to hear that. You want to go over to the next stream where the guy's going to tell you it's going to take 2 months and you could be seeing blah, 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 right? But I'm here to tell you this thing's hard. It's going to take time. It's going to take focus. It's probably going to be one of the toughest things you've ever put your hand at in life. But once the skill set's learned, once it's down, you have it now forever, and no one can take it from you. And then now you can start to pull profits every single week, every single month, just like I do right here. All right, I haven't had one losing month or I don't think I've had a losing week this year yet. So this is all a result of me following a process every day that has predictable results. So if you want predictable results, you got to follow a predictable plan, right? If you want consistent results, you got to consistently do what brings you good results. If you're going to take random trades and make random actions in the market, you will be sure to get random results. And I don't want random results. I got 3 kids. I got people counting on me. There's people counting on me everywhere right now, right? So I don't want random results. I want predictable results. Okay. Anyways, we have, what time is it? 9 a.m. here. So, all right, so we did get a bullish closure here. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours still kind of hanging tight in this bearish vibe here. We do have 1 hour left on this 4 hour candle. Daily still kind of tripping there. 1 hour close bullish, 30-minute close bullish. I think if the 15-minute here can close above the range, then I like this. Yeah, that'll be like my range 2 breakout here, but got to get like a celery play or something.
Don't
Yeah,
you like closures below 24.2?
24 closures.
Down there to fill the range?
34.2?
Yeah, for like the fall to give that daily low and all that.
34.
So the 30 closes like down below again.
Oh, like below here?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
That's clean.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks very clean. 9:30, we could get a 30 closure below, that would be great.
Yeah, even
On
at
the
that
third
point, even if you get something like this, it needs to be a nice exhaustion wick though, and then
yeah,
maybe we
nice,
could take
yeah.
ourselves coming down like that.
Yeah, it looks lovely. Look at
Yeah.
the 30, looks so clean if we close below there.
Yeah, I know.
So clean.
70 pips
Not
of
with the wicks
just
though, but
clean range.
yeah, exactly.
With volume, we can break through those wicks, right? Too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Those are
because
those-
we're
those-
technically we're
that's
still
soft.
bearish, right? Bearish daily, bearish 4 hour. I don't like those, but those buys don't even look that hot to me, right? I mean, if this 4 hour candle closes bullish, now we're talking a different, we could switch our bias a little bit, but
Oh, yeah, definitely.
until that happens, yeah, lay low here.
Yeah, until that, we're pretty bearish, I mean.
Where's Magnus headed? To the top, baby. To the top.
Let's go.
He's on his way.
That's the next stop.
Yeah, got to keep it 100 with you guys, man. I care too much about you and your future and your family and your kids. And I know I don't know you, and you may say, this guy doesn't know what he don't even know me. What does he mean he cares about me? I know. You know why I care about you? Because you're here, and you're here consistently. And if you're here and you're here consistently, that means you've got a dream. That means you've got hope, and you want a brighter future. And I care about you because of that. You know, I really do. I love being around the winners and the movers and the shakers, and you know, I want to help. So. You know, that's the reason that I care, and I know that your family and your kids have a future ahead of them. But what will that future be? What will it be?
We love you, Nick. Thank you for giving us the truth, bro.
Love you, bro.
We love you, Nick.
All right, come on, everyone. We love you, Nick. Come on, bring them in.
All right, Chad, do your part.
Let's go. No, just kidding. Keep the loveys down.
Let's go,
No
Chad.
loveys. No
Chad,
loveys.
show Nick some love. Come
No.
Don't like
Don't
the
do it.
truth,
Don't do
you
it.
Just go to the IG guru.
I know you guys love me.
The IG guru.
Oh man,
Love you,
Promise
bro.
a Ferrari within a month.
you guys are funny. Too
Oh,
funny.
man. I feel bad for those.
W.
That's hilarious. What's up, Wiz Buddha? What's good, bro?
Hey, I hate you, Nick. Love it.
Damn.
I'm taking a picture of your name. You're caught. You're sauced. I'm gonna go look and see if you
game
DM me in
over.
Discord yet. Hey Nick.
We hate you too. No, I'm kidding.
Game over.
I like you a lot. I don't know if I love
I
you
like
though.
this guy.
You hate me. I like you. But I don't love you. No, I'm just kidding.
Gotta have some fun here.
Gotta have some fun. Drop us an entry. Take a buy. I don't know. Do what you guys want. Go ahead. Buy. I know you all want to buy. You're just waiting for
Whatever.
me to say buy. Buy it. Buy it.
Trade what you think, not what you see. Just kidding.
Wait, what?
Trade what you see, not what you think, guys. Come on.
Take the buy. Stop being a pansy, chat.
I'm like, did I hear you right, John?
Yeah. Yeah.
Amen. Do better. You have plenty of gurus here in Miami. That's true. A lot of gurus,
Oh
man.
my goodness.
W. Yeah, I would take the buy if we were kind of in shape to do it. Once this 4-hour candle can kind of close bullish, I'll be in much better spirits to go long here on gold. But until then, I do not like anything happening right here. I do not like any of this, or any of it. So that's my reason for staying out of this. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Smart man, bro. We were
Yeah.
looking at that yesterday too. That area of price, super choppy to the upside. So
Yeah.
that's like right where all-time highs are at.
Yeah, if you kind of zoom out a little bit, you'll notice that every time we were here, and I should have said this earlier, but we're always moving down from here, right? We're always kind of catching these wicks and just starting to move down. We moved down here, right? We kind of caught some wicks up. We moved down. We got some wicks in here. We moved down, right? Same thing earlier today. Wicks, moved down. So we'll see if we can move down.
Yeah, 930 closure below. I mean, that's the move probably.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah,
coming.
That looks pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 more 15-minute candles. So if this 15-minute candle can kind of close like below the range here, somewhere over here, and then we get the next candle to close pretty strong bearish, like that. Yeah, that looks money.
Oh yeah, that would be great too. Yeah.
Kingston's up too, so we got some volume. I think Lele's up,
Yeah.
so we should be ready for a. We're on a heater right now, by the way, gang. We're on a
Yes, sir.
heater, so we're trying to stay hot. We're not trying to take stupid trades, but trying to take good quality trades and make good quality money.
And you know what's up with those wicks down there that were exhaustion wicks? They now
Yep.
become wick fills.
Yes, sir.
They should get filled in a little while.
Yes,
Yep.
sir. Especially in hot times of volume.
Press buy.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go. All 50 accounts you have connected? No, 100K accounts. 100K.
Nick, I'm in a buy. Should I hold?
Sure, why not?
Hold it. Hold it for 930.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, this honestly is not that. And look, it might be with experience coming in these days, but there's just some trades that are not worth it. There's some trades that I look at and it's like, it's not worth it. Like I was saying in Asian session, you know, sometimes you got a 60 pip TP, but the 40 pips it's going to take to risk to get there may not be worth it at times. And, you know, when I first started trading, I never thought like that ever. But with experience coming in now and all that, I truly feel that is the case sometimes. But now that we're here, let's see what we do. So if we can get this candle to close with no wick at the top, I mean, the higher the entry, the better. So we'll see. Yeah, I wish we had a closure above and then the retest, right? That would be much better, but we never had the official close above, so I had to still wait for that range too. Bump, bump, bump.
I seen that nice buy you guys took in London.
Yeah, took nice sells in Asian last night, nice buys in London today, and we'll see what we can get in New York.
Yes, sir. Mags, you got a BE on that or on that buy?
Which one, in London or?
In London? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I closed out break even. Yeah.
This dude's smart as hell.
Didn't even like that trade. Yeah, it was not what I went into. So we're pushing up, breaking 4-hour highs, but we didn't push. We saw like what 9 pips in profit, but yeah, 2 minutes left until 2:45. You know that's a bad time, and yeah, just closed it off break even. A lot of people.
They were telling me too in the chat about nice. They were telling me too like volume. There wasn't that much volume. It was dying out or something.
Yeah, we were just breaking 4-hour high. We didn't see any push. It was just like breaking 4-hour high, trying to break it, came back down, and for like 10 minutes. So,
smart, bro. Way to cut that. Because that went right to stops, I see.
Yeah, that was lovely management.
Yeah, great management, bro. So you, right before the 15-minute close, and you seen volume start to die out. That's what made you want to get out?
Yeah, and we were creeping up to like 2:45, and we know that 2:45 is not that good in London.
Bro, very good job, bro. W on that.
Thank you, man. Thank you, sir.
Magnus has incredible like trade management skills. Like you show those off really well.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Hey, by the way, congrats to both of these guys and Mr. Aaron yesterday. All passing combines here, man. They're all qualified for payouts. They all have XFAs, and they're just adding to them.
Yep.
Follow the leaders.
Just scaling up now.
Yeah, man.
Trading's all about finding something that works and then sticking to that, rinse and repeat that, and then just scaling up from that point. Literally.
Yep.
You stick to what works and then you scale up.
Do I risk more on the challenge phase? I do. Yeah, I do. I risk significantly more on the. I risk the challenge sometimes.
Me too.
You know.
Yeah, I highly suggest too everyone gets aggressive with the combines and then conservative with the XFAs.
What's really cool too is throughout the whole entire time of doing all this, I think I've only blown like 3 accounts, and I've probably gotten 10 funded. And throughout that time, I've lost probably 3 of those, but I've also taken like 20,000 in payouts here over the last like 3 months. So I'm all about ROI. If the ROI is positive, then I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a lovely ROI to me.
Yep. Can I show the London trade? Yeah, the London trade was Do you have a pic of it, Magnus? Me and Magnus actually had different entries, so that's.
Oh yeah, right there, like right to the right, a little bit up.
Yeah, right here. Hold on, let me go to the 15.
Or were you in a little bit before, Nick?
Yeah, I think.
Like these 15 candles.
I think Magnus took a break of the highs, I believe, right? I just took the break of the current high, so I was in from here.
Break a 4-hour high I took, but that was 2:30 because that was higher volume time, so. Yeah, waited out for those like first candles.
Yep. Yeah, I think I took like 20, 24, 25 pips. I closed like, you see where that wick is right there?
Yeah, yeah.
I closed partials there, and then the rest of it got, actually the rest of it got stopped out. Not even break even.
Yeah, that was a pretty good anticipation too, because we wanted those buys at the first candle, but it was like little choppy. The 30-minute was closing doji and, not really the best, but we got a nice 30 onion slash fake out there, and
Yep.
then execute also off of that with the 4-hour break of high to fill that range, which was also a 4-hour wick fill.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was a real good
So,
trade. Surprised
yeah.
it didn't play out well.
Yeah, really. That
Yeah,
was an
we're-
A+ setup right there.
I was telling anyone who took a loss on that was 100% a good loss, and definitely like all probabilities right there. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that was a
Nothing to
very
say
good
about
trade.
that trade.
Yeah,
Nothing.
literally. Yeah.
Yeah, this was the Asian session trade too. So nice little celery play. This was on the NASDAQ too, not gold. So two good trades over the last 24 hours. We'll see if we can get another one here.
There.
Let's do it.
There. Let's see how this 15 closes here. Close below the resistance there. We might see next one like bleed in there.
Yeah, I might need to redraw these ranges a little bit.
Yeah, it looks
So let's do a fresh analysis here because
Do it.
I'm a little all over the place. So gold here, right? We did create support, resistance here, right? So we do technically have a resistance. Therefore, if this candle is going to make a top wick, if we can come down, flip bearish, we should move down, fill that wick, and then maybe even make a low here on this candle somewhere down towards like 31.94. So that is the case here. Other than that, I mean, by the way gold has been operating, gold can just blast off here, right? And that doesn't mean we need to take these buys either, by the way, right? But gold can do just that here today. The 4-hour chart is a bit confused, right? So that's what's kind of keeping positions off the table here, is that the 4 hours up and down, right? So I think as long as we remain below this range here, you're just retesting. So you're basically consolidating, right? Breaking, having a breakout here, breaking out, retesting, and then potentially going to move further down. So, I mean, that's from a technical standpoint here. Like I said, gold could just fly up based off of what's happening in the world right now. So 1 hour time frame, it does have some bullish candles. Not going to lie, they are pretty weak. Again, I think if we stay in below here, then these are just retests. That's all they are. They're trying to get back into the range in which they left, but they can't. You see a knock at the door, knock at the door, knock at the door, and they keep closing back below it. So price is not letting them back into that range there. So 30-minute time frame, still respecting that resistance. You have support sitting here, and that's pretty much our range. We might have to adjust it with the 15 a little bit, and that's pretty much it. So I really don't like buys. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really like the buys that much. We can kind of say this is our range here, 70, 75 pip clean traffic to the left below. But this right here, like if the 4 hour wants to start to head back down after creating this top wick now, right? Daily also trying to head down. Then I think if we get some sort of a 15-minute resistance, that 930 will kind of push us to where we want to go. So can we get a nice little attempt to fill that wick and a bearish closure here? If we can get that, I'm going to be going short here on gold on this next candle at 930 to fill these wicks down here. And then you obviously have clean range coming down.
Lovely. Yep, same.
Yep. So that's it. That's what I'm looking for.
Looks good to me.
So let's pay attention here. And boom. Just sell, man. Christian, I wish it was that easy, bro. Just press sell right here. Chilling. Congrats on the payouts. Congrats on the payouts. Tamara is a lady, though. She
Hey,
definitely
Tamara,
ain't a
let's go.
brother. Tamara, did I hear that right though? Payout? Payout season?
Hey,
Love it,
Tamara,
man.
congratulations. Let's go. Well earned. Well earned.
Love it, gang. Love it. A lot of you guys getting paid. That's what the purpose of me coming here for, is to really kind of help you guys get paid. How much sleep do I get? 11, 12, 1, 2.5, 3 hours. I like to think of it as I get a 3-hour nap every day. Most people, they don't get a 3-hour nap every day. But I'm fortunate enough to get it, so it's a blessing. W, Tamra. W.
Lovely.
I got payouts hitting yesterday. I think I should get I had 2 payouts hit yesterday. I should get my 3rd one today. It did come sometime in the afternoon yesterday. I wasn't sure when, but yeah, it's not like they come in the morning. Yeah, I got 7,000 in payouts here, gang. 7 G's on the last payout.
Amazing.
How many energy drinks do I drink? Well, I wouldn't consider this one an energy drink because this one has 0 sugar, 0 carbs. It's got 10 calories. It's mainly like a vitamin B type of drink. But I drink about 10 a day. No, I'm just kidding. I drink like maybe 2 to 3 a day, an hour. I don't know.
To 5.
I don't know where I'm going, man. I don't know what's happening.
Maybe you drink like 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, maybe 6 times.
I'll be drinking like 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 to 10. You know, somewhere around that every day.
Yeah, he ain't lying, bro.
The real question is, how many energy drinks does energy drink? That's the big question.
The real question.
Per day. Energy still has that Red Bull in her fridge, I bet, from like 2 months ago.
Energy, it's time to drink it.
Energy drinks, energy drinks.
That's not enough
That's
sleep.
so deep.
I don't sleep. I go into dream state. There's a big difference. I don't sleep to get rest. I sleep to go into another realm. We're not the same, trust me.
Definitely not. You're crazy, man.
Nick, what is sleep, bro? Honestly, need to study that.
Is it bad for
Yeah,
me?
what
I
is
don't think so. I think the enemy wants us sleeping, laying there like little logs, doing nothing productive.
Facts, dude.
I think so. I'm not buying it. I am basically completely against societal standards of living at this point in life. completely
Like
opposite.
we only try to
Total
get
glitch.
we only try to sleep 6 hours because that's what society says to do. Like,
Why do you go to bed at night?
Yeah.
Why?
right?
Tell me. I know some of y'all go to bed and you're not even tired. How come?
Damn,
Damn.
bro, that's the best thing one can do is just ask why. Get in the
Best
rabbit hole of
question in the
asking
world.
why.
Why do you go to
Best
bed
question.
at night? Well, because I'm tired throughout
Yeah.
the day. Well, why are you tired throughout the day?
Because I'm working this job. Well, why am I working this job?
Excess, baby. Yeah, excess. The best. It's one of the first products I ever sold online.
Bro, makes a lot of sense why you're tired throughout the day when you're doing low frequency activities.
Some of y'all are upset about me for not sleeping yet. You guys are tired when you wake up. How are you tired? You're not supposed to sleep 8 hours, then be tired when you wake up, G.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Me,
Yeah, right.
I sleep 3 hours and I'm staring at my alarm clock before it goes off. Like, what's up? What's good? I beat you up again. I beat you again. Will the course be before Easter weekend so I could study? I'm gonna have to put the pressure on TK. I think we could probably swing that and
Your
get that
weekend.
done.
That's like next weekend.
It depends.
this
Do-
weekend.
Do you want me to put the pressure on TK this week or?
TK.
Speaking of TK, where is TK? TK check.
TK, the pressure's on.
What pair is this? This is gold. All right, this
Well,
looks
for
good,
the
man. We're
Toro,
coming
that looks
down here.
insane.
30 closure coming up in 7 minutes.
Yo, Nick, look at that meal.
Which one, bro?
In the club. In the club.
Oh,
For the Toro.
Damn, Toro.
Wow.
We're
Yeesh.
approaching 9:30.
Those eggs look insane.
We're approaching 9:30 or so. 30-minute closure on Oanda chart is there's a resistance a bit higher. Send me a picture, Luca. Send me a picture so I can take a look at it. I can't think of it that much in my brain right now. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, you know. Yeah, send me a pic so I can look at it. But oh my god, nice eggs, dude. Damn, this looks good, El Jefe.
Sunny
The
side.
boss.
Oh, looks too good,
I,
man.
lo-
Two kiwis.
I love sunny side eggs, honestly.
2 kiwis, some sunny side, yogurt,
Oh
granola,
my goodness.
blueberries. Hey, you damn it. What is this? This is a brio bun, right? No,
Sourdough looks like.
nah. It might be
I don't think
sourdough.
it's
Yeah.
sourdough.
That's
Low-key looks like it.
it's like called bruschetta or something with a
Oh.
B, I think.
That Cheesecake Factory
Briche,
bread.
Briche or something.
But what'd you say? Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah, this restaurant, they give out bread and that's what it looks like.
Oh, damn.
You like sunny side eggs, Magnus?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, what's your favorite type of eggs, like cook-wise?
Yeah, is it called Sunnyside, those one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. I like those
Yeah,
too.
then those one are
Really?
fire. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
lit. But I can't eat 8 when it's Sunnyside.
Yeah, nah. I like scrambled best, and then
It's
over
too
easy,
nasty.
and then sunny side.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only eat like the scrambled or Sunnyside, so it's like. Yeah. But scrambled are pretty good. Sunnyside
Yeah.
is better for more like steak and stuff.
Yeah,
I
facts,
had it
bro.
last night with ground beef. It was money. I felt like Magnus.
Oh my goodness.
That's such a golden
Every
meal
day,
right
bro.
there.
Dog food.
You want to make your ground beef and white rice meal better, just add in eggs.
Chilling.
Real tomato sauce and eggs. That's fire.
Word, bro.
That's so lit, yeah. But not tomato sauce that often. Just the egg yolk, you can just dip in the beef, you know.
Yoki?
Yolky in the beefski.
We're getting yoked by eating yolks.
Yeah.
We're getting yoked by eating yolk? Okay. I like that. I
Poached
like it.
eggs, yeah. It's fire.
Bruschetta, my guy. There you go. Appreciate you, bro.
Nice.
For sure, yeah.
I'm not a big bread guy, you know? Not a big bread guy. Why am I not trading GJ? I just outgrew it pretty much. It didn't operate the same in the New York session as it once did. So I had to move on. Had to move on. Okay, what are we going to do here? We're getting a nice push down. This is lovely. We got 4 minutes
30
until
looking great.
closure here. But yeah, 30 is looking phenomenal.
Yes, it is.
For real.
Let's go, Golden.
Imagine how many buyers were activated on both these
Many.
highs up there.
Right?
Buyers got stopped out
Holy.
here and then right here. Well,
Wow.
it depends on
And
where.
same thing with sellers, bro.
If anyone took the buy on our team right here, then you guys should have bagged profits because you already know what to look for. So I think our buyers got profit, but most buyers, they ain't taking profits here. They're shooting for the stars, you know what I mean? So, but I'm sure anyone who got in here, if they follow our, system and whatnot, you guys should have been out right there.
This was the range we've been waiting for since pre-New York, down below 42.
Yep.
Or, I'm sorry, 34.
34?
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there. Yeah, the range. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been ranging pretty hard now.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily need a closure below at 9:30. As long as we close really nice here on the 30 minute candles, then I think I can trust that. Because we should fill
Yeah,
these
because
wicks.
Yeah, we grabbed liquidity.
Yeah, we grabbed liquidity twice here too, so
Yeah, and look at that 1 hour. Looks ready for right now. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at that 1 hour time frame,
Yep.
doesn't
No,
have
looks good.
anything stopping it, right? Like, at all.
Especially after bouncing off that resistance, too.
Yeah.
There on the buy side, close partials, nice. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely the target there. The only thing about being on the buy side there was, you know, your entries here and you got resistance here and you're bearish on the 4 hour, you're bearish on the daily. So how do I eat my steak? Medium.
Oh, sorry.
Schmedium.
Yeah, medium.
How about you, Magnus?
Medium.
How about you, John?
Medium well.
You say well done, man.
You wanted me to say well done.
Said medium.
Bro, you said well
Yeah, bro.
done.
Do me, bro. I want my steak cooked well done. What's up with it?
No way. Stop it.
Dude, can you believe
Yeah,
that?
nah. I used to do well done, but now I do medium well.
I like my steak blue.
Great. That's better, John. That's better.
Better than well done, yeah.
They're like, oh, you
Well
guys brothers?
done.
I'm like, nah, we're not related at all. Whenever we go to the steakhouse, I'm like, yeah, it's just some guy I met on the road.
Oh, who are you?
Like whatever, yeah.
See, that's a steak predictor.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'll have it redder than that though too.
Me too. Yeah.
Do me, chat, like my steak medium well.
This I think is a little too much for me. That's
Okay,
too red.
That's like raw.
So I like a
Yeah, I can't with that.
mid level between that and this.
That's like medium raw.
That's something like our aunt would serve, bro.
Yeah, I'm good on that. Green bean and it like
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
Ants making prime rib and it looks like that.
Oof, we're losing here. 1 hour candle or 30-minute candle flipping bullish again, man. Damn.
Let's see. 40 seconds. Come on, Goldie. Last 30 seconds here.
That's alive.
Push down and close below. Give us a perfect setup.
Oh, yeah, it might be some 10:30 setup maybe. if
Maybe
not
we have to
9:30.
look towards NQ for some excitement here. Damn, Goldie. Really?
Yeah. it's-
All right, next one. Next clip.
Shaking my head. Shaking my head.
Yeah.
Okay, not the worst closure. Not gonna lie, not the worst closure here. So, 1 hour or 30 close bear, 1 hour still open. Obviously, 4 hours trying to move south again. 30-minute close bearish, 15-minute close bearish. We do have all this support here, but it is 9:30. So I think the sell stops are looking pretty good. I think maybe if we can break the low once, I kind of want a little bit more confirmation. So like maybe a flip down here, a break of the low, a flip back bullish, and then I'll have a sell stop here.
That sounds more like a plan. Just some extra confirmation. This like choppiness. That's sounds good.
Or we make a steeper top wick, because we actually only have like 40 pip stops here. So they're not bad at all, or 35 pips.
Oh damn! For the previous. If you get a pack here, this is looking lovely. Like 30-minute trying to fill that wick, get a 15 pack.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, actually.
Should be out there too.
May get that.
Yeah, we may actually get that. Not bad at all.
Look at that, right back up. Would you look at that? Just look at it.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah, the 8 of spades, bro. The Asian session's been cooking, man. The volume yesterday was honestly crazy. I was like, okay, bet. Some nice volume in Asian session. now.
Asian's been really, really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we broke the highs there.
Yeah, we got a 15 pack too.
Interesting,
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, let's see if we can come back down and maybe have a sell stop at 45 here, 9:45. Looks good.
Not bad at all.
That 4 hour, man. Looking kind of
Yeah, it's starting
gross.
to. Yeah, we need to wait. We need to wait. Choppy, but yeah, we'll see. I'll be right back. I gotta get something outside real quick.
Bet.
I gotta go outside. Gotta go outside.
Do
Make
your
sure there's
thing,
no.
bro.
Oh damn! I don't know if I want to go outside here. 15-minute pack.
This thing, oh yeah.
I'm probably gonna have a sell stop. Yeah, we got like
Not bad at all. No.
47 pip stops. Yeah, I think I like this, man. Especially with grabbing a pack like that. So
Looking pretty good to me.
yeah, so I am gonna have a sell stop here. Break of the lows, 30-minute lows. Give me a sec though. I do have to run outside real quick. Break of the 30 lows, 15 lows, 1 hour low. Oh, not 1 hour lows, but yeah. Scream activated if we get activated, all right? And I'll run back in.
Of course we will.
BRB.
We'll scream, we'll scream.
Phew!
He's the boss of just leaving when you have set the stops.
Right. Man's up, right? For real.
Every time I stick around, we lose the trade, so I gotta walk away, you know?
Walk away.
Yeah, that's actually yeah. Might be something. Every time I stick around, we lose.
We're creeping to the lows, eh? Let's get greenery. What's up, bro? It might be an excess delivery, honestly. Who knows?
Might be what?
An excess delivery where Nick's going. Bro, green Asians cooking, bro. I need you there. I want to see you there, bro, because it's starting to get really good.
Yeah, heating up.
Yeah. Yep. Bro, Magnus, I pulled up for London today just to say what up, and then I was gone.
Bro,
Right
I
at-
was out making eggs, and they telling me you've been there, and I'm like, wait, what? Johnny Jim's been here?
I
was
know,
like, wait,
bro.
what?
Dude.
What were you doing?
Bro, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I went right back to sleep. Woke up at 3 a.m., hopped on the Zoom link, said what up to everyone, and then just ended the call and went back to sleep.
Yo, that's mad funny. Wait, what?
I know, bro.
So
I gotta do better.
basically, so basically, you just went in and you went to sleep.
Yeah, pretty much I said what up, and then I went right back to sleep, pretty much.
Yo, that's crazy.
Uh,
Funny.
Tonight should be fun, though. I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right, Nick,
Yep.
you're activated.
Activated. Order field.
Activated.
Autofield.
That is true, Green. You are always there.
Autofield. Soon, like, Top Step starts stuttering, and you're like, wait, what happened here?
Yeah. Yeah, Nick, bro. You're in.
Nick, you're actually in right now. It's like 80 pips in profit, so would you please come back to the desk?
Let's go, Energy W. Congrats to past the combine. Let's
Yes,
freaking go.
sir. That push was for energy. That like
Right?
we just saw a push like in the
Right?
first seconds there. Yeah. Nice. You're in this, John?
No, actually, I didn't take this.
Okay.
W Energy, congrats. Let's go. Energy, crushing it. Well earned from Energy. Bro, Energy's been here for the last, like, correct me if I'm wrong, Energy, like, almost 2 years now. Like, I've seen Energy here every single day. Hella consistent, asking good questions, and now she's reaping what she sowed.
Yep.
Yeah, 1 year, right? 1 year. Okay, so 1 year, but super consistent throughout that whole year. I've seen you here every day, so yeah, well earned Energy.
For real, super consistent. Man, really, really consistent, yeah.
Yeah, really consistent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, looking lovely for 9:30 here. I mean, we should begin to push, especially if we break those lows, like the 1 hour lows now. Should feel the wick, you know, all of that. So, yeah, looking pretty good.
You
We got
witness,
some-
Magnus?
Yeah, we got some supports and stuff, so. Yeah, I took it only on one, so I'll leave my 4 other accounts off because
One
I don't want to.
XSA?
Yeah, I don't want to copy trade like 4 accounts in this setup here.
Yeah. Nice. You got that on one XFA? Cool.
Yeah.
You secured it or you holding?
Me?
Yeah.
Holding.
Nice, bro. Let's go. 9:30,
Yeah,
bring
it's
up the volume.
Yeah.
Energy passed. W Energy number 2. Let's go. Let's go.
sir.
W. Yeah, you guys can
2
go
weeks
break
of face
even if you
now.
want. Good time to go break even. You already broke the lows there. Let's just pretend I'm going break even. So go break even, everyone. But I am not going to go break even. I'm just going to hang on here and see what can happen.
But I am not gonna go break even.
But I do advise that you go break even.
Oh man, I'm not break even too. I think we can see a push here, but it might be in the wrong direction too.
You're willing to let it. You're willing to hold for it.
Yeah, I already accepted the risk. I don't really care now.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I think we can see like a last minute push. It is 9:30 though, so we should see somewhat of a push here. I mean, we could fill those wicks. Even the daily low is coming in hot, maybe.
Yep, I'm going to take 2 contracts off right there as we approach support. And now I'm going to go break even.
Do it.
Bada bing,
Yeah,
bada
that's maybe
boom.
more of a great idea. How much are we down on? Like,
We're
yeah,
we're
with 23 pips
sitting
there.
24 pips in profit here.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
So 80% taken off right here. Let's remove this so we don't have it in our way. And let's see if we can fill the wicks here.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
So I
Keep
close
breaking the
partials.
low.
Yep. If you guys want to close partials,
Love
if you
it.
want to hold full, hold full.
Come on, Goldie.
Whatever's clever.
Dude,
Push here. Come on, Gold. Keep it pushing.
this is where 9:30 volume's gonna show off.
Can we call
Bro,
that a
1-all looks
3P?
great.
Can we call it a hat trick or not?
Yeah,
I think we got a
can,
hat trick
basically.
here.
Oh yeah, I guess.
For some people,
Okay.
yeah.
Little hat tricky.
Little hat trick.
Yeah,
Okay.
we should continue moving. We should fill that range and
Bro, it looks lovely. Yeah,
should be nice.
for real.
If you took that trade, throw a W in the chat. Throw a hat in the chat for the Clubhouse hat trick here today, ladies and gents. Another one brought to you by yours truly. WWW.
Let's go, Archie W, bro. Congrats.
We waited on this.
Oh.
Solid. Solid, boys.
Yeah, lovely trade.
Hat trick
lovely,
it
Lovely
is.
trade. Nice.
Yeah, I think I'm going to close full right here.
Great trade, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm out.
close full right there. That's a 5-minute range filled now. That's like the wick we have to the left.
Beautiful.
If
I'm
you,
out.
If you look at the 5, it's like completely like filled the range.
Yeah.
It's great.
W
Nice.
gang.
good job.
W's. We'll take it. Patience pays once again. Nice and easy. Easy peasy. No stress. And that's it. 50 pips. 50
Love it.
pips.
Caught 47 there.
Yeah, I think I got like
Pretty
40, 45, 47 total.
Yes, bro.
Maybe 40.
good. Damn.
Alright. What'd you have, Nick? 5 lots on that one?
5 lots, yep.
Was that the combine? Yeah, you like.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Nice.
What did you do? Magnus 1, 2?
Yeah, what?
Nice, bro. Fire.
We got the hats. We
Good
got the
job,
hats.
boys. Crush it.
W.
Hats are out today. Damn.
Lovely trade. Lovely trade. Nice patience.
W
So-
exit.
We pretty simple here, right? We were bearish for the most part. We stuck with the higher time frame bias. We took a look at the liquidity grabbed here, right? We also took a look at the liquidity grabbed here. We did not budge, or at least I did not budge on any of those buy positions. I didn't want anything to do with those. I was simply waiting for this candle right here, right? And once that candle showed up, ideally below this support would have been better, but with the volume coming in, 9:30, higher time frame direction, wicks to fill, and all that good stuff, the entry was perfect right here. So we got a really good entry on this candle after breaking the highs there, a third liquidity grab in a way, right? And then now you see the push down, and we should continue down here and fill the range. I think if the 15 can close below all this, right? I'm sorry, all this, then you're probably going to continue melting, and you should tap into 32.27 here. Yeah, good trade.
Very
Good
good
trade,
yeah.
good trade.
Very good one.
Yeah, good trade, boys.
Let's mark it up. Tag it and bag it here, ladies and gents. Tag it and bag it. So three winners in the clubhouse here, man. W. We almost caught pre-NY. Almost.
Almost, yeah. That same range, actually.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, tough.
Patience. Yeah, we didn't even sit in drawdown, did we? I heard you guys saying I was activated. Was I in drawdown at all? A little bit?
Yeah,
maybe?
slightly. Like
Yeah, you did.
$500.
Okay.
It like filled the wick and then went back in drawdown.
But Nick, ain't no stress when you're in there.
Hey, I didn't see it. It didn't happen.
Right, exactly.
So who
Literally.
cares?
Nobody knows nothing.
Exactly.
Me no speak
Oh,
English. Yeah, nice job. Nice
All
job.
Nick
Anyone have
Gold's weight on this
questions?
15.
Nah, probably not.
Damn. I forgot to make my video. I'm a 34-year-old husband and father. Let's go see how much money I can make trading today. Oh, man.
Wait, you're gonna make that?
Hi, I'm a glitch in the matrix. Let's see how much money I can make in the markets today. This is Magnus.
Do that.
He made 2.5 billion. And John, he made 99 million.
900 million.
He made 900 million.
Yeah. Yeah, there's.
I'm about to post on my story. Trade live with us. Seriously. Wow, money.
Seriously. Yeah, I mean, people like took it or not. I mean, it's still like very good to understand this trade here because it was chopped, very chopped. But to make sense of it all and make a story out of each time frame and really connected the higher time frame to the lower time frame here, it's really like key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything I do is higher time frame, lower time frame
Yeah.
correlation, and just I have patience.
Absolutely.
You know, we have patience. That's why we get good results. Most people, they didn't want to sit that whole session and have patience, and that's okay. You know, it's okay, especially if you're getting the results that you're looking for. But if you're not, you know, then you might want to develop some of that patience.
Yeah.
Yeah, great trade, gang. Great trade. You did close below, but that's, you know, that's
Nah,
for
no,
that's
we
for
had
a
like no
runner.
lower, like-
That's for a runner, not a new trade, in my opinion.
Yeah, we're.
Nah, the 1 hour closing in 15 minutes too.
Damn.
I'm Gucci.
I was
Yeah.
Gone.
looking to get on that 15, but it doesn't look good anymore.
Nah, not really.
Closed with like no bottom, like.
Let's see. Can I break down the trade? Of course. Of course. We're going to break down this trade in just a second. Was I worried about the supports to the left? A little bit, but we had the volume, right? So we had the volume, so we were looking for that one candle confirmation, and then, yeah. As I mentioned, if we have this trade show up at 9:30, I'm not going to consider this support as much as I would if it was before 9:30 or maybe even after. 55 ticks and counting. W. What's the name of this setup? This is going to be the good old onion play. The good old onion play. Okay, let's talk about the trade here. So, if we look at the daily, right? We just did a fresh top-down analysis about 25 minutes ago, right? So we talked about the daily still being potentially bearish here, right? You're just kind of making a top wick to eventually possibly come down, flip, and move bearish here, right? So I was bearish on the daily. Our previous 4-hour candle also closed bearish. Keep in mind what we talked about, how as long as the 4-hour time frame is still closing below this range, and this is where price action and your ability to read price comes in handy, right? Because everyone probably thinks, well, we're moving up, right? But at the end of the day, we're not, right? We're moving down from this point. We are retesting the zone, right, in which we left, the one that we broke out of right here. See this candle? Broke out of that range. And now all we're doing is retesting it. We get a lot of rejection from it, which is normal, and then more south we go. So as long as we stayed below there on the 4-hour, I was still bearish, right? Now you have this 1 hour candle, so you have a lot of rejection here. Same thing with the 1 hour. As long as you're staying below here, right, you are good to go. You're good. You're still bearish. We talked about rejection, 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 rejection to the top side. 30-minute time frame, we never closed above resistance. So we just continued to hold our bearish bias, right? And now, although this was pretty choppy, like wicks and all that stuff right here, it didn't matter, because based off experience and based off of what I know, we will fill those wicks, right, during the high times of volume. So that's what we banked on. We banked on the fact that the 15-minute closed strong bearish, right, giving us a nice resistance here. I notice how I did not have a sell stop until we broke the high, right? Once we broke the high, that's when I placed the sell stop, because now we know we have the third liquidity grab here. You have no business breaking this high and then breaking the low, right? So if you are breaking that high and then coming down to break the low, where do you think you're gonna go, right? So most likely gonna fill that wick to the left, and we just about did that. So simple, staying bearish, not letting any of those bullish moves kind of tempt me to get in or switch up my bias. Remember what I said about the 4 hour. It's not until this 4 hour candle closes bullish that I can truly commit to buys, right? So that's why we kept the bearish look here, and it paid up, worked out here for us today. Who's got questions? Any good questions on this? If you have questions, I'd love to get them answered for you. Perfect. Yeah, almost perfect. Almost perfect. 1 hour onion, 30-minute breakout, 15 celery, 4 hour. Oh, where'd it go? Breaking its low. Chilling. Yep. Does it make sense? Hopefully it makes sense to you guys. It's all about candlesticks. It's all about reading price. It's all about correlating the higher time frame to the lower time frame. And notice how the lower time frame, if you're only paying attention to that, you could be all over the place today. You could be all over the place today, right? So you got to really hone in and tell the story from the higher time frame, and then just patiently wait. Let's see. That would be an onion. Yep. Yep. What self-talk did I give myself when I was a break-even trader? I'm so happy and grateful now that $10,000 a month flows effortlessly from the markets into my bank account every month. I'm so happy and grateful now that $10,000 a month flows effortlessly from the markets into my bank account every single month. I'm so happy and grateful now that $10,000 a month flows effortlessly from the markets into my bank account every single month. That was my self-talk. Holy, she's gone. Yep. And by the way, I've used that technique. If you go into the webinar section in the Clubhouse and you see where the webinar titled goal setting is, I break down my entire strategy for basically bringing my goals to life. So I would highly recommend checking that out. But I've used that quote for everything, for 10,000, for 15,000, for 20,000 a month, for 30,000 a month, for 40,000 a month, for 50,000 a month, and now I'm currently manifesting $75,000 a month. So, and it's everywhere. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's everywhere I look. I keep my goal right on me all times. I want my goal on me. Let's see here. Just got lucky on the buy and the sell. Hey, sometimes luck is, sometimes you need some luck. Charts for stream? Yeah, let's take a look. Who asked me that question again? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Let's take a look here. All right, so Okay, my only regret is managing this trade, so I have a few questions. The trade went well. It goes a little bit into drawdown and then pops off. Oops. Alright, so trade goes well. Pops off. I was scared it might reject 23. Okay, so I secured the majority of my position. The thing is, my stop loss is 37 pips. I only secured 15.20. My profit is less than my potential risk. How do you offset this? You win, 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 and win. You win 8 out of 10 times. That's how you offset it. Would it be better just to set it at the break even and let it run? When managing the trade, what goes into your thought process? Are you okay with negative RR? I am. Yeah, I'm okay with negative RR because I know my win rate is out of this world, right? So most traders, they're either RR traders, so they trade RR, or they trade win rate, right? I do a little bit of both. So I think I'm mainly a win rate trader. So that means, like, let's say I have a 80% win rate, but I have just a 1R. I'm still going to be profitable there, right? Because my win rate makes up for my RR. And then you have RR traders who their win rate is like 40%. Right? But their RR is like 3 or 4R. So their RR makes up for their lack of win rate. So when you have a really high win rate like we do, the RR doesn't end up playing much of a role. But what you could do, and if you stick around and you ask questions and you kind of learn how I handle my trades, you can actually become an RR and a win rate trader. And that's pretty much what I've been able to do. That's why on TradeZella now, you'll see, like, for the year, got a 70% win rate with a 2R multiple. So, yeah, you know, you could become both RR and win rate trader. You just have to understand how to use trade management to your advantage. So there it is. So, yeah, we should tap that. What is that? 27 here? Yeah, 27 should get hit. Lovely trade. Lovely trade, gang. See how this didn't matter?
Volume came out today.
Yep. None of these wicks mattered when 930 came along. So
Like
we
John
should,
said, yeah.
yeah, we should tap that, and then the day's over. That's the
Yeah,
day.
I'm done on gold.
Yeah,
I'm done.
I mean, it was not. What would you call this? Like, if you should rate it like ABC, you know, like that.
B.
You wouldn't like.
I would do B
Yeah.
just because of the wicks.
Yeah.
And the range. We're in a
Yeah,
range.
the range, and we were in
And
the
the
range,
range,
but
yep.
we could count on volume and all of that. So it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
But would you rate it a C or a B?
I would say B.
B.
Like,
yeah. I'd
if
say
we're
B.
looking at A, B, and C type setups, I would say that's a
Okay.
B.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, not bad at all, but it's not like A plus here.
Yeah.
Especially with the high time frame, like we could make sense of it with the wicks and stuff, rejecting up there,
Yeah.
liquidity grab, pack runner, all of that. But
True.
yeah,
The main part of this trade was, like Nick said, volume. 930 volume coming in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pack runner
Oh
played
my
a
God.
big. The pack actually played a really big role in me setting my sell stop. I don't know if I would have
Yeah.
set the sell stop if we didn't grab the pack there.
exactly. That's what I said before too. We gotta
Yeah.
grab the pack there.
Yep.
Like, I was legit about to go
Yeah.
outside and run to the car, and I'm like, hold on. We broke the high, and now we're coming back down. Sell stop.
Those pack runners are great. Yeah.
Pack runner, great, yes. Especially the high sides of volume because we grab the other side and then we can take the opposite side of them. You know.
Yeah. Yep.
Those are the signs from the candlesticks, literally.
Yeah.
Let's go, gang. Let's freaking go. Payouts. 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 That's what we're here for. Payouts. So that's why we're disciplined. That's why we're patient. That's why we're boring. And that's why you love us. Michael. Let's get it. Swifty, second
Sunday
payout
show.
ever. Let's go. Let's go, bro.
Swifty.
Proud of you, G.
Love you.
Way to go, man. Way to go, way to go. Anybody else payouts here today? Anybody else? Yeah, I usually take profits at those same levels too, just like you, yeah. So basically, we got rid of this whole support. We didn't let it kind of keep us out of that trade. We knew that volume would push through that support if we were really ready to go down. And look at our 4 hour now. Perfect. Right into support. Let's take a look at the daily here. Look at the daily here. Look at the daily. Let's look at it.
Oh my goodness. Coming for the low.
Yeah.
Who would have known that?
Really
We
nice.
said it in London, man.
I mean, if we rip down on the daily in the afternoon, that's going to be nuts.
Yeah.
But
Bro, that's gonna be so lit.
I won't be participating. I'll be
Bro.
out today.
If you come into London tomorrow, or do the daily close in Asian?
Yeah, before Asian. Yep. Asian begins
Before
like the
Asian.
new day.
Lovely. Okay, if you see like a bearish daily candle like closes below that previous range or something, that would be great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Just calming down now. And then you get to fake out. Wink, right back up.
Louis G in the house. Ah, where were you, bro? Where were you? Just missed it, probably.
Louis G.
Do I upload any videos on my strategy? Yeah, you can go to all these videos. Honestly, I would just watch them all. But I would say the playbook 2.0 right here, this one. This explains all my positions that I take, everything I look for in the markets, my thought process behind it, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, very good video.
Yeah. But I would highly recommend that you guys also go follow Bluey's channel. No, I'm just kidding. Let me go to Johnny Gems' channel. Right here, Johnny Gems. And we got, who else we got? Where is he? Mr. Magnus. My goodness, you want to slow down with these biceps, bro. Damn.
Yeah, where, bro?
Holy smoke. Looking like he gonna take me and just throw me right out the room.
If you don't watch
come
that
here.
video,
Understand overextended breakouts or get punched.
yeah. Yeah, it's like that, it's like that.
He lifts things up and puts them down. He lifts them up and puts them down.
Yeah.
Ah, man.
Hey, if you
That's
don't
hilarious.
understand overextended breakouts, this guy's gonna come throw you right out the room. Right into the
But
water.
only if you don't understand it after watching the video.
Yeah.
Overextended biceps. Yeah. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, man. Now, new video coming out soon.
New videos coming out on all these guys, man. So
So,
Yep.
yeah, and then
Twice a
obviously
week, around there.
go follow Bluey if you guys have kids. Come on,
oh yeah, Blue crazy.
come
yeah.
on.
Bluey's
come on.
awesome. Love Bluey.
Any of you guys who struggle reading the Bible, this one helped me out a lot. It's called the Bible Project, and it's just short little stories on each chapter. So if you guys ever want to learn a little bit and kind of learn it in a very simple, transparent way, like you're a child, then this is a very, very good channel. Very good playlist.
Bible Project. Yeah.
Yeah, the Bible
Looks
Project.
good.
Good one.
Is it like animated? Like.
Yeah, it's sick. Actually, check this out. Oh,
It is cool. I like it.
We're walking through the
Wow.
book of Genesis, which is made up of these two main parts.
And the first part begins in the garden where we watch humanity's
it's cool.
genealogy. And
This is a plan where he's going to
they conclude
So look, they got all of it. Look at that,
The
straight
playlist is
to the
sick.
Yeah,
target.
gotta look into that.
Yeah, bro.
Ding,
That's the
ding.
day on gold.
That's the day on Goldie.
I guess, man.
Who's got good
I'm definitely
questions?
on.
Anyone? How can I help you get to the next level in your life? I find it hard to move my confidence from the Combine to the XFA. Any advice? Yeah, just they're both demo accounts. Just think of it like that. They're both demo accounts. So no need to kind of, because until you actually get a payout, you're not in the money, right? You're in the money to make it, but a lot of times, like when one gets through the Combine, they move into the XFA and they treat it differently. Meanwhile, they just had an incredible experience on the Combine. They took trades, they let them run, right? So what begins to happen when you move into the XFA phase is like you don't want to lose the account, right? But do you ever act like that with the demo? I don't care if I lose a demo. I don't. So I think it's just keeping the same approach. It's probably a little bit easier said than done, but just standing on business, honestly, like not letting any of that stuff kind of get in your way. It's like taking the free throw, right? You take a free throw, you could take those 100 times in an empty gym, but once it's the playoff game and the game's on the line, it's only those players that tap into their process, their system, right? Where they all have muscle memory. So that's why you ever see basketball players, they get to the foul line, they do the same thing every time. Because when the lights are on and the crowd is cheering and the big moments in front of you, you will absolutely blow it unless you just calm your mind, get back to your process, and just take the shot. You know, so we've seen it happen in the golf tournament here as well. You'll see guys that, you know, they'll get ready, they'll do their thing, and then something breaks their concentration, or it breaks their like system, right? So what do? They got to do it all over again. So I think just staying in your process and committing to what works is gonna, you know, obviously get you to the promised land.
Yep. Keep that same energy.
Yeah, aka keep the same energy. Yep.
Yeah.
Stick to what makes
Training's
money.
all about sticking to what works, right? Repeatedly performing what works.
Yeah. Thanks.
And then if the markets do the same thing every day, then why shouldn't we, right? So
Yeah.
stick to what works.
I'm new here. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. Do we have a paid course? Not really. This is probably this is the course right here.
We have soon.
Yeah, I'll have a course, and you could join the clubhouse, which is our like inner circle squad. We live stream all the sessions and get together multiple times a day. But yeah, course is coming. Do I trade live daily? Yeah, we're here Monday through Friday. So if as you guys can see, like, we don't really miss too much. These are all my live streams, so we really don't. We're pretty much here every single day. Every now and then I gotta take a day off here and there, but that's what we do. Every day. I think we got 599 videos now. So I've probably done 550 live streams here throughout the last couple years.
Damn. Well, that's like 2.5 years of live streams, right? Because it's only 5 days a week, so damn, that's a lot.
How do you handle withdrawals from Top Step if you have multiple XFAs? Do you only need 5 winning days across them all? Yeah, I usually hook up copy traders. So I hook up copy traders and stuff, and basically, as you can see here, these were 5 days, right? So I copied on 3 accounts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and got the payout. So I was up about almost $5,000 on 3 accounts. So I was up like 14,000. So I took half of it. Took 7,000 because Top Step's only going to allow you to take 50%. I won't let my kids watch Bluey. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't peep that. Those must be in the new episodes. Yeah, we don't watch any new episodes. Yeah, we only watch the old episodes. Man, we were watching Bubble Guppies. All of a sudden, this dude had 2 dads. I said, hell no, we don't have 2 dads out here.
So
time to get rid of this show.
That's crazy, bro.
The agenda is crazy.
So I don't blame you.
They're really putting that in mad shows now. It's crazy. That's sad, dude.
They're putting that everywhere. I watch it. I
really
was watching
sad.
a little TV. I seen like a commercial for like, I don't know, some stupid pill that you should not be taking. 2 dudes kissing on my TV. Yo, get that out of here, bro.
Bro, like, come
I
on,
don't see
man.
that.
What the?
It's like an AIDS commercial. It's like, come on.
What?
What are we doing? What are we doing here?
And now you're telling me like multiple shows now. It seems like a lot of shows.
It's bad. It's bad.
There's a lot of kids shows. The shows like something with those,
Yeah.
LGB thing.
Yeah, dude. The hell.
Yep. They're trying to make
Still
it
exists,
normal.
bro.
You know what I mean? Like, that's normal. That's normal. Same thing with the robots. If you want to predict the future trends, just go watch the children's cartoons. Very simple game. Notice how every single child has a robot. Right? So that's a prediction of the future. Trying to make things normal and That's just the way it is.
Yeah, because they watch them all the time, and they can program the subconscious mind as kids, and yeah.
Strange.
Yeah, exactly. You seen that non-binary cow thing? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The cow was saying, "No, I'm non-binary." I'm like, what the?
I didn't see that, bro. Damn.
Uh,
Sad. Totally glitching.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, we limit our kids to all that stuff. I mean, we don't bring. I mean, some of you guys have come out to dinner with me and my kids. You'll never see a tablet. You'll never see the phones. You're like, very, very. Like, take these crayons and color on this paper. Holla at me when you're done with the picture. Simple. Non-binary cow thing? I did not, man. I did not.
Can't wait.
How many courses do you have in the clubhouse? The clubhouse is jam-packed.
Jam-packed with value.
Let me see something. Let me see if I can show you guys something real quick. So the clubhouse.
Yeah, energy.
Just give me 1 sec. So this is a little preview to WAP here. So you'll have obviously live trading. You'll be able to join the clubhouse. Let me see. Hold on, this isn't the right one. Hold on 1 sec. So you basically, let me see if I can find the courses. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so currently right now there'll be a whole trading course that we didn't upload in there yet, but there'll be a full technical analysis course. There will also be let me try and open that one. Yeah. Oh, it's still under construction. Let me see if I can pull it up. Clubhouse, Elite, boom. Playbooks. So we'll have playbook, the whole playbook. We'll have a fundamental playbook in there, a technical analysis playbook. I'm trying to find some other stuff. Maybe TK can help me out. But yeah, we have a lot of webinars. So we have like probably like 100 hours of content currently right now in the clubhouse that are all different topics. Very, very important topics at that. I need some help. I've lost total confidence in my trading playbook. Even when I'm taking the playbook, I get beaten up so bad last 2 weeks that I'm a bit traumatized. Yeah, that happens. So let me ask you, when you got beat up last 2 weeks, did you break the playbook? Did you break the proven plan? Did you do things that maybe you shouldn't normally be doing? Fitting for an AIDS commercial. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Peggy. Yikes. My 4K payout just hit my account. W, Ron. I was waiting for you to get a payout too. With this win today on my other 2 combines, I'm eligible for a 5K payout. I'm consistently profitable trader now. Thanks for everything. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. Way to put in the work. Way to put in the work, bro.
Ron.
Congratulations, man. Energy. You're funny. Yeah, I would just ask the question. I mean, did you follow the plan, right? Last 2 weeks that you kind of went through all those trials. Did you break the plan? You know, and if you did, then your answer is kind of right there. Can we go over the last trade? Yeah, we can do it. Look at that. Target tapped and right back up. Gotta love it. Billy's lost. TK will hook you up. He'll probably hook you up right now. W for payouts. Yes, sir. You know the word, by the way, even if you're not in the clubhouse, the word around TTE is payouts, right? So just because you're not in the clubhouse doesn't separate you from the group, right? The goal is still to help every single person get paid out, make money, and start moving their trading business along. Yeah, the reason I got into sells here was pretty simple. Daily, I had a bearish bias on the daily. The 4 hour was also bearish, right? We had a resistance here. We were remaining below this overall support level right here. This one right here. So we remained below. We kind of broke. We retested. We never broke the highs. We continued to break the lows, right? So we were very, very bearish on gold here today. From the beginning of the session, really. I mean, I never had a bullish bias once this session. 1 hour also remaining below. So you had price kind of push down, create support, come up, create resistance, push down, right? And now we came back up. A lot of rejection to the top side here at 32.40. 30-minute gave us beautiful resistance, remained below 32.40. 9:30 volume coming in, and that was a trade. Yeah, wick to fill, range to fill. Yeah, it's super clean traffic to the left. And then basically once you hit this target here, you're done. That's the trade. You know? So many people want to hang. Like, why hang in this all day? Even if it is going to get down here, like, damn, that's like so much like extra. I'd rather get my money and just bounce, right? And then maybe if I'm still at the desk and you get like another resistance later, maybe take another trade. Right, to finish that move, but yeah. Yeah, anybody who joined the clubhouse today, you guys should be in a matter of a couple minutes, I would say. Did we see what price did? Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah, Mr. King in the house. Ben G is in the clubhouse. Let's go, Ben G. Time to learn. Yeah, you guys will see. You guys all have access to the clubhouse in just a moment. Okay, I think I'm done for the day. Boys, what do you think?
Yes, sir.
Clubhouse, what do you guys think?
Call it, bro. Let's go enjoy the day.
I got a big meeting with Magnus. We got a big elite meeting after this session, so we gotta chop it up a little bit.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Lock in with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Discipline. Facts.
Gotta hear the master.
Clubhouse, the perfect place to sit with like-minded. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. To be honest, I'm not even the coolest part about the clubhouse anymore. These guys are cooler than me. The freaking chat is cooler than me. I mean, it's much bigger than me at this point. Yeah. All right, time to call it, gang. Clubhouse, I'll meet y'all back for Asian, all right? I think we're done here. Yeah, we got 3 good winning trades today. I think that was perfect, and let's leave it there. We'll be back for Asian. If you guys aren't in the clubhouse and you want to trade around the clock live with us, join the clubhouse today. If not, join it tomorrow or next week or next month or whenever you're ready. We'll be here and we'll be winning at the highest level. So we're just waiting on you. Magnus, Johnny Gems, appreciate you guys coming, showing up to New York Sesh today.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you, bro. I'll catch you boys later.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Love y'all.
See ya.
Love y'all, boys. All right.
Catch y'all.
Chat. It was a good chit chat here we had today. I definitely enjoyed my time. I hope you guys learned a thing or two here today on the live stream, and we will be back to do this again. Same time, same place tomorrow morning. I'll see you guys for New York session, and yeah, enjoy life here today. Don't over risk, don't over trade, don't do anything crazy to let these profits go today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Love y'all. Be great. See you guys in the next one. Peace, G's.
These days I don't take advice from anybody who gon' tell me how to do it if they never even did it right. These days I don't waste a minute of my time reminiscing on regrets of the past. That's a different life. These days I don't need nobody's validation. These days I don't need nobody's invitation. These days I don't tell nobody what I'm doing. I just do it. If I fail, keep it pushing till I I get it right. Yeah, these days I've been wide awake, I never sleep late. Got a lot to do, I treat a Sunday like a weekday. Do it for my son, set the table, I need 3 plates. Have my cake and eat it, baby, don't forget the cheesecake. Got it, yeah, they know I got it. Confidence contagious, so the ones around me caught it. Everybody waiting on me, hoping I'ma drop it. I feel like all this weight is on me, still I'm never stopping. No, that is not a, yeah, pushing myself to the limit. I set a goal, but still I never feel enough when I get it. Cause when I go and all these feelings overflow to the ceiling, it's like a hole just open up and I don't know how to fill it. I tell them, look, I don't make mistakes, the mistakes made me. Drop songs when I write them, I don't wait 8 weeks. They do focus on the image now, but that ain't me. A lot of rats taking pics, that's why they say cheese. Lately I've been feeling like there's something off. A lot of friends used to show me love, ain't showing love at all. Yeah, only cheer me on when I was underdog. Running up the numbers, everybody keep on running off. Funny how they wanted me to win until I passed them. Now all of a sudden they be talking in the past tense. He was this, he was that, like I changed up. Had a kid, I'm a dad, gotta make funds these days. Everybody focus on the he say and she say. Acting up and trying to make a scene like a screenplay. Try to be original but end up as a remake. Spend a lot of time thinking about how I'ma be great. I just stick to the plan. Yeah, I'm focused on the music, not a pic for the gram. Stay true to my supporters, yes, I did it for them. So even when I get hot, never switch on a fan. These days, I don't take advice from anybody who gon' tell me how to do it if they never even did it right. These days, I don't waste a minute of my time reminiscing on regrets of the past. That's a different life. These days, I don't need nobody's validation. These days, I don't need nobody's invitation. These days, I don't tell nobody what I'm doing. I just do it. If I fail, keep it pushing till I get it right.
A2000 EST. OCOEE. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I'm with my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I will never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom while you simping, for real. Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision, then you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different, same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turner signal on, so they see me coming. They still can't see me coming. Only 2 things that I need is